But when
Mm-hmm.
it comes to
Like,
game 6, you know what game 6 is? It's a closeout game. He knows. Donovan Mitchell, he puts up buckets all the time. But you know where he hasn't been? A conference final. So that's fine. You talk about experience all you want to. But I know that Cade and the boys have been as far as Donovan has. Now, Harden's been to a championship. I get it. I get it. What I see Detroit winning, my thing is Tobias, THC, you got to bring it, man. You got to bring it. I need another 22, 23 point scoring night from you, and I need you to be more efficient because I know what I'm getting from Jalen Duran. He's shown me. He's shown me in 12 games in the playoffs what he's given me. So I know I have no hope in him. So Bickerstaff, you better have playoff Paul Reed ready to go in the first half because I can't do nothing with you. You can't give me another 9 points. You can't do it. Paul Reed had eight less minutes than you and had more points than you. I can't do it. And it's not even because he had more points. He had more shots, which lets me know that Jalen Duran is not being aggressive. You
mm-hmm.
can't be timid out here in game 5, game 6. You take that on over somewhere else. Cade, I like Cade a lot. But Cade he got himself in trouble because he never wants to be sped up, which I understand. But sometimes you gotta speed it up. You gotta change the pace sometimes to catch these folks off guard. Yeah, you like to probe around the arc and do things like that. But sometimes you gotta hit him with a burst and hit him with a layup or do something. I feel like he's always in slow motion, but I am betting that my man Duncan Robinson's coming back. We need my man to come back. We need the D man to come back who didn't went to Michigan, who didn't went to Miami. We need him to come back. You know why we need him. He need to
Why?
make them threes. Spread that offense, make them threes. I believe we're going to win game 6, and then game 7, I already knew what it's going to be like. Harden already going to be in the D at 2 o'clock in the morning. We know where he's coming from. He's coming from a lounge at 2 o'clock in the morning. So I already know he ain't going to be ready. So I got him in game 7. When we reconvene, we can talk about my Pistons versus the Knicks, and we can talk about the Spurs versus Oklahoma Thunder.
It sounds like you're ready, as a song once said. But
Seems
what
like
I
you're
would
ready.
say to you is that your reasoning, your thought process is almost right. Like you almost had me. You almost convinced me that Detroit would do what you're saying they're going to do, which is win game 6 and then come back and win in game 7. And that Harden is going to disappear. I said from the beginning, and thinking about Harden, although he has and earned his reputation, nobody's given that. Nobody's overly critical. He's earned that reputation of game 6 and game 7. Like I told you before, if he don't do it this year, he's one team away from being John Sally. He's one team away from being Mateen Cleaves back in the day. He's one playoff series away from just being on the end of that bench clapping and wondering why he's not the man he used to be. Melo went through it, right? A lot of guys have gotten to that end of the career and have had to, sacrifice. D Wade went through his couple years, went to Cleveland, went to the Bulls. Everybody goes through it. So he's right on the brink of that moment. This is his best shot to win. So I actually think he's going to block out all the noise. He ain't getting no lemon pepper wings. He ain't coming out of no lounges at 2 a.m., especially in Detroit. Ain't nobody going up there for no lounge. Like, that's not the place you go anyway. Now, if we're in Atlanta, I'd understand.
Detroit's on the come up, baby. They're on the come up.
Yeah, downtown. That'll make the lounges a 5-star. So we're not going to do that. We're not going to say James is going to be in there because I think Big Game James is what I'm going to call him for this series specifically. He may not show up the same way in game 6, but I promise you, mark my words, if it gets to game 7, he will be the difference maker again.
Well, listen, if I go like this, if I send you a picture like this, that's Coke bottle glasses. So what am I calling him? John Sally. He's John. That's it. When I send you this, that's Coke bottle glasses. He's John Sally. That's all I know.